Okay, I just lived through an earthquake. I was sitting here doing my writing. Big effing earthquake shook this place. I ran for the door, and then I was like, are you supposed to stand under the door or you're not supposed to stand under the door? I couldn't remember how that one goes. It was terrifying. It lasted forever. God. That's the like fifth time that's happened to me. And it always feels like it's under the house that I'm in. It's happened to me in LA 3 times and two out here. Man, is it terrifying. Now I'm like, and now I guess we're going to get a tsunami. That always follows a big earthquake. This one was big. I'd say it was a 4 or 5. It's bigger than the last few. That's something terrifying about being on this island in the Pacific. Dang, and it shook all the way down too. I could feel it. The whole place was shaking, and it's made out of concrete. Terrifying. Yeah, I was just sitting here thinking and writing about Planet of the Apes. That's all so weird. I just want to say this to people. They think I'm crazy and this and that, and I don't care what they think. But I always keep tabs on the crap they say about me, just to see how it affects some people and who gets it. And there's a lot of people that get it, and I really want to thank you for knowing who I am and what I am, you know. Seeing the real me through all the crap they've painted about me for decades now. All lies, most of it. But, yeah, I just want to say, sometimes I wonder if anybody notices the things I say that they actually happen. Does anyone ever notice that? I don't know. My sister does, and a few other people that I continually call. Okay, you saw that, right? You realize that my prayers are answered in the world all the time. Like, for instance, when I went to Israel and prayed against the Arab Rav, and now today I read that the fake left is all but dead in Israel. I'm so happy. So I'm just bringing that to your attention that, remember when I was there and I told you I was praying against the Arab Rav, and then they collapsed in Israel, the left, the fake left that never talks about labor or profit sharing or any of that stuff. They only talk about Israel because they're anti-Semites. That's all they give a damn about one country in the world, the only Jewish one. And when she fights back, they come at her with all the words of the abuser. You asked for it. Well, if you hadn't done this, we wouldn't have had to do that. You shouldn't, you know. I am going to talk about it because I hope people can walk out of that matrix of anti-Semitism that's been like put on them like a hood for their whole life. I'm really pleased when there are so many Christian people today now who they're not yoked by it. They're not getting yanked by it. It's a tactic of power. It is racism. It's the oldest racism. It's just foul and disgusting. And it's so pervasive that nobody even sees it. But I do want to point it out. And I feel that's part of my duty to humanity. But, yeah, it's real ugly, man. Today's Shabbat, though. And this is a day for women to use all of their mental acuity to affect the physical realm, the world. And that's another reason why it's a wonderful day. It's a day when the bride comes. The bride. Shabbat is called a bride. The bride. She's the bride of God. And she comes on into our lives once a week. And she is loving, and she is called the Shekhinah, and she is the mother of humanity. The cloud that led us into the wilderness that when we left Egypt. She was our guiding force and still is our guiding force, despite what European philosophies teach. I'll talk about it more. In my 2012 speech, I said for president, I gave it in the park across from the White House. I said, it was on Mother's Day. I said, I declare patriarchal politics dead. And this is the rise of the Roseanarchy, which is the power of the mother. And it is coming, because that's, you know, what's intelligent is the love and inclusivity and all expressive love that we have for all of our children, mothers, grandmothers. This is our time. It's now. We can do it.